Hey, of course I messed up again. It's just a minor thing. And for your listening pleasure, that's not Glenn Miller. Oh my god, I look terrible lit that way. Okay, here we go. But more importantly, we're gonna do the sock here. Uh, there's a radio program here that comes on once a week called Rhythm Sweet and Hot, which is I love it. It's old music from the 20s, 30s, and 40s mostly. Um, but anyway, yeah, this heel, it's whoa, what's weird is it looks better in this light. It has not two wedges, but three. It's like one, two, three, but it's my homemade self-striping yarn. That's weird. That light's just a little bit too intense. Oh wait, actually, here it's pretty good. Um, a traditional sweet tomato heel. Sorry about that light. Goes around two rounds between each wedge, and when you have self-striping yarn, that just fucks it up. I hate that. So I came up with a way to kind of make it work, and what I do is I make it come out farthest on the first wedge, and then it comes in 2 stitches on either side, which is necessary for the drop stitch. And then the next wedge is 2 stitches on either side. And then if it doesn't line up right, this sock actually did, luckily, then I just go through a few yards of it till it matches up right, and it continues the stripes fairly seamlessly, so when it's on your foot it doesn't look all goofy. And I mean, it cuts up a little high, so there could be an issue with that, kind of depends, but it generally works out. Like this one, I'm on the second sock here. It needed more help, and I didn't catch that. So I'm going back a couple rows to fix it, and I just washed my hair so it's all fluffy, unlike my other video where my hair's all greasy, which I think oddly looks better. Another thing that I think I want to share with anybody, and again, this isn't instructional, but just gives you a general idea, is that I use waste yarn to hold the stitches before I drop them, because when you're using machine and you let your stitches drop while you're cranking, it messes with the balance. So I kind of, I put in a waste thing for that, and then the actual yarn, I E-wrap the stitch. And so anyway, this is the way I have it on this sock. I decided to try it a little bit lower. In other socks I've had it go so it's more up here, but in low-cut shoes it shows, and that's kind of icky. So this is much closer to the sole. It's about, what, half an inch closer? Maybe a little bit more than that. It's hard to say. And here we have the toe, which also has waste yarn in it. It's hard to see that. Okay, you can kind of see it here when I hold it like that. And it's got an arc that kind of goes up. I could kind of make it steeper, but none of my shoes that I would wear this need that. I mean, I wouldn't wear absolutely slinky shoes with these, because it's a little coarse for that. It's just enough for shoes that, well, anyway. So I don't know if you learned anything. God, I learned that maybe I could work on my hairdo before I do this. Should have put it up or something. Or I'm better off leaving my hair greasy. But that's This is how this one's going. And as you can see, it's solid right now. It's somewhere over the knee, but it will be once I get it dropped. Hopefully not too much longer. You know, we'll see. I can't say that. Oh, there's a DJ. Mike and Dale. Those guys are amazing. This yarn does shrink a little bit. It's Cashmerino from Wool to Dye, and I love their stuff. You know, I just play around with dye. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I like their yarn. I mean, what's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name. She has a name. I mean, she certainly posts on Ravelry enough that I have a name for her in my head, but I can't remember. She's really conscientious about quality and keeping prices down and such. So this is a plug for Wool to Dye for. I mean, there's other yarns that I should play with. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me just try to do something for myself. If you like what I'm doing and you want to see it, you have a yarn in particular you want me to use that I have it, send it to me. all right. No one's gonna send it to me, but you know, whatever. You never know. I'm not too proud to accept charity. I'm not really making any money doing this, and I'm doing research, whatever. But anyway, I guess I better get back to this before I go too long, and or I start doing my thing and I mess it up. Alright, I hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. This is my Saturday night. Alright, cursor, there you go. Bye.